So SoFi stock ended up selling off a little bit today, guys. It went down 12 cents on the day. It closed at $9.35. It looks like it went down almost 1.3%, and a lot of the selling came in the first half of the day and in the pre-market. You guys can see in the pre-market, we were at $9.71 roughly. Then we opened at about what, $9.40, $9.45. So we sold off in the pre-market, and we sold off up until about 2 p.m. So honestly, the majority of the day we sold off. Then we rallied a bit into close, which I guess is a good sign for the bulls, but we'll talk about that here in a second. And honestly, the fact that we sold off today does not surprise me at all, considering how much SoFi stock has gone up ever since Wednesday, the Federal Reserve meeting. You guys remember that? Yeah, SoFi went up, I think, 12, 13% on that day. Then it went up 4% the day after that, which was yesterday. So today we pretty much cooled off a bit, which is completely normal when it comes to stocks, the stock market, especially for stocks that have ran up a lot in the very short term. So let's break it down, guys. The charts, my thoughts, all that good stuff. So hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks. You might as well do that. Link down below. And with that being said, guys, let's dive into it. So again, 1.3% red day for SoFi today, and notice where we held for that last 2-hour bounce of the day, I guess you can say. In the last 2 hours, we had a bit of a rally. Look where we held, guys. We held at about $9.15-ish, $9.20, which you guys can see on yesterday's trading chart. Let me pull up the 5-day up. Again, let's do that and zoom in a bit. You can see yesterday we held 9:20 as well, 9:15. We held that at about 1:50 p.m., 2 p.m. on the East Coast, and we held it earlier in the day yesterday as well. So the fact that we held that today, and on the intraday, you guys can see it again, we held that today, and we rallied, and we broke over the moving averages and got a golden cross. That's good for the bulls in the very short term. And if we pull up let's say the 10-day chart, we can see that obviously we're still in an uptrend. We're above the moving averages, golden cross, all that good stuff. And on the 20-day chart, same thing, pretty much the exact same thing, what I just said. And we're above, the 50 SMA. It looks like buyers are coming in right under that point, or above that point, excuse me, as of now. And on the 4-hour chart, if you look here on SoFi, guys, we are holding, notice this spot right here. We're holding 9:15, 9:20, like I said before, which is also a big spot from the middle of September. Middle of September, we got rejected at about $9.20-ish. And then we went down to about what, $5, $6? Yeah, $6.50. So we broke out of that point. Now we pulled back, and we're simply consolidating at about $9.15, $9.20. That's the way I'm looking at this right now. And as long as we hold above that, and honestly, even if we break under that point and go down to the mid-8s, even if we do that, guys, the bulls are still going to be in charge, and they're definitely still in charge right now as we're holding that 920 point. So for next week, guys, when it comes to SoFi, let's see what we do at 920. Do we bounce off that point? It looks like we're starting to do that right now. Do we continue that momentum heading into, Monday? Do we start pushing towards the highs from recently, 985? Do we break that? Do we start going back towards 10? Or do we break through 920? We fail to hold that. Then we fill the gap down. Do we fill the gap down right here, maybe towards that 50 SMA, which could put us anywhere from 830 to 850. These are the things that I'm looking out for heading into this upcoming week, guys. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as always. And personally, I'm still holding. You guys know I bought under $7 per share, so I'm still holding on. It's not like I locked in any profits or anything. I'm not buying anymore either as of now, but I'm just holding on to my position through the madness here, as I do believe SoFi will be, a more valuable company in the future. But either way, we're breaking down the charts here, guys, and the bulls in the short term, man, they're looking pretty good, and we'll see if that momentum continues into Monday and into next week. We'll see how it goes, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And let me quickly now, we have a couple more minutes here. Let me look at some other stocks here that did well or poorly on the day, as we did have a mixed bag day across the board. We had the Russell down 0.8% on the day today. So the Russell did give back some of the gains, which, like I said with SoFi, guys, the same thing applies here with the Russell. This was way overbought. We ran so much. We hit a fresh high yesterday at 2,009 points. We took out the highs from July, and we filled the gap from 1930 to 2,000 pretty much in a day. So at this point, guys, it's allowed to have a bit of a sell-off. Let's put it that way. It's okay that it sold off a little bit. And who knows, man, maybe it comes down a little bit more. 1930, lower 1900s. I could see it finding support in that range. So keep your eyes on the Russell, as it is seeing a bit of a sell-off right now. Just a bit of a cool-off, really, is the way I'm looking at it. And we had SPY. Let me see what SPY did today. It went down 0.2%. Looks like that's also cooling off a little bit. Really, guys, that's what we're noticing across the board. A little bit of a cool-off, bit of consolidation. Maybe not so much on Triple Q, which had a 0.5% green day, but it looks like Russell and the S&P, those two are, cooling off a bit. And the Dow pretty much consolidated as well today, although it did hit another all-time high, it looks like, at 37,347. Yeah, unbelievable, guys. So is the Dow going to 40, man? Looks like the Dow could be going to 40,000 points by the looks of it. So let me see what other stocks did well today or not so well. We can see Chewy, which we broke down, I think, earlier. Yeah, earlier today we broke that down and went up 4.2% on the day. All right. Alibaba closed up 3% on the day. CrowdStrike also up around 3%. Not bad. And this one, I keep telling you guys, is overbought and needs a pullback. Will we get it? I think we will, but the question is, when will we get it? Who the heck knows? But right now, CrowdStrike is way, way, way overbought. Looks like NVIDIA, another 1.1% green day for NVIDIA, as this is right at $500 again, guys. And it looks like we are approaching, which you guys may or may not know, that is a big resistance. We're approaching it right now, which you can see right there, right around 500, 490, 510. So let's see if NVIDIA pushes through. Arguably, well, I guess we do have a wedge here as well. You guys can see this. So do we break out here? Boom. Do we end up dumping back down towards the low 400s? I don't know, man. Something's telling me that NVIDIA is getting ready for a breakout. I could be wrong. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. But watch out for that NVDA. And let me see what else here, guys. Adobe pretty much broke even today, which they just reported earnings a couple of days ago, and their stock is right by the 180 SMA now on the 4-hour chart. Watch out for it here, guys, as we are still maintaining an uptrend right now. You can see that here on Adobe, right by the 180 SMA. Who knows? This could be a spot where it bounces. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And let me see what got hit today. Looks like Beyond Meat. All right, what else is new? Looks like this one's starting to sell off a bit after running a lot recently. So that one's selling off. Coinbase, which has also ran up a lot. We just hit a fresh high a couple of days ago, 155. This is also selling off a little bit. Let's see what else. JWN, which is Nordstrom, that's selling off a bit, 2.8%, although that's also rallied a good chunk. It looks like we had Shopify down almost 1% on the day, which that's also run a good chunk. So, guys, listen, a lot of these stocks out there, the red ones, they're down, but they're still up massively over the course of the last couple of weeks. Literally all the ones that we've pulled up in the past 30 seconds, they're up massively. They're just pulling back a little bit after we had a huge run in the past couple of days, which is completely normal. And it's the same thing that's going on here with, SoFi stock, right? It's selling off, which is completely normal. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000, guys. Just use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Listen, guys, once you fund your account at least $100, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And if you fund your account at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks you just got, you get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well, guys. So get on it. Use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.